Bruh, bro. This episode of Cloak and Dagger, season 1, episode 4, Call and Response. I think it really brought attention to so many different things. First off, in this episode, we finally see Tandy and Greg, start to, get a little closer to each other. Tandy realized that Greg wasn't a piece of shit. He wasn't just there, just to smash her mom. It wasn't a hit and quit kind of thing. Greg actually cared about Tandy's mother and her father's reputation and actually wanted to help her out. To represent her father's legacy and reputation. Make it mean something, make their name mean something again. Because as we all know, Roxxon Corps, uh, the bougie ass, ripped off ass corporation that actually had her father killed, obviously doesn't want the truth to come out. We saw that actually towards the end of the episode where Tandy was actually about to meet Greg up at his office again because her mother just broke up with Greg because she felt like maybe my daughter was right. He was just like the other guys. He was just one of those gigolo kind of guys. So I broke it off with him. Now, unbeknownst to Tandy's mother, she doesn't know that Greg unfortunately met his demise just as Tandy was getting ready to actually go meet and talk with Greg. A woman came in, disguised as a delivery person, and shot him right in the damn head, point blank range, and lit his office on fire. Which I think, I should say, lit a corner of his office on fire because you saw a big ass burnt patch of the wall where the documents were. But unbeknownst to the delivery woman, aka assassin, she didn't realize that Greg actually did the smart thing and put the important Roxxon files in the closet. Actually, or I should say, in a wall. And we saw Tandy go in there with her dagger, which I now think that she's actually able to possess and protrude the dagger out of nowhere, based off of her emotion. It reacts off of adrenaline in stressful situations, just as she explained that to Tyrone. And she cut her square out the wall, got the documents, and left. But then on the side of Tyrone, we see, as they're talking in the church, Tandy's like, look, I didn't get your wallet, for example. I didn't get your wallet that night at the cemetery just out of nowhere, just by lying to you. I got it because I gave you a narrative. I made you feel safe. I made you feel comfortable, and I was able to get it out there. So that's how you meet your cop friend. That's how you meet the cop that shot your brother. And so he goes into the police station, and says that, hey man, this reports that his bike was stolen. And he ends up walking out after seeing all the calls, all the policemen, all the phones are going off, and he decides to leave. So he goes back home. And his father says, okay, I figured you probably got all your errands done. And then he realizes, hey, did you take my bolt cutters? I'm missing from the shed. And so Otis, Tyrone's father, takes him to his crew, his former crew actually. Turns out Otis was once a spy boy, and Tyrone's older brother, Billy, was going to be a spy boy. But turns out he didn't finish his cloak. So Tyrone goes on the back after Otis tells him about what a spy boy is. The leader of that, I should say. I guess they're all chapters. Now, I didn't know what a spy boy was until they explained it to me. According to them, a spy boy, if my memory serves me correctly, a spy boy is someone who pretty much goes out into the world fearlessly, looking for trouble, and report back to their squad. Pretty much, they're pretty much basically a recon person who goes out looking for trouble and reports back to the squadron. I think it's pretty dope if you ask me. So Otis shows Tyrone all of these different pieces of art. I can't remember what he actually calls them. I apologize. And so Tyrone goes out and goes up in the back, and he sees an unfinished cloak because Otis told him that there are so many failures up on that wall. There are some people who start them and never finish them. And so Tyrone goes in the back. He finds his brother's cloak. And his father, of course, contested it at first. But Tyrone said, look, let me finish it for Billy. Let me finish it for me. And then that's when we learn also while he's at Tandy, Tyrone are having a heart to heart at that church. They were talking about what they saw in each other's minds, and things like that. They were trying to test their limits, how close can they get, without going crazy, using their powers. They can actually get pretty close before blowing back. They can't, the universe is uniting them and tearing them apart. And But back to the church aspect of it, you know, Tandy tried to check Tyrone's privilege. You know, and Tyrone's like, okay, you trying to check my privilege? Let me check yours. You know, you have that luxury of getting whatever you want. This country is trying to kill me every single day. You know, I can't go into a department store or a store any damn place without pretty much being criticized or publicly racially profiled or having my life being taken. That's another angle they like to. I guess that's why the show is so pragmatic for what it is. It's not. It shines a light on things even more. And I really enjoy that about this episode and the series period. But really, I think now they're starting to understand their powers and their purpose now, and I hope possibly next week we learn more and more about it. And because we saw Tandy try to kill herself after an explosive fight between Tyrone and Tandy. Tyrone saying, "Look, you know what? If you want to kill yourself, go right ahead." And Tandy, took that to heart and she tried to. But of course, her dagger. I feel like her dagger, their powers. For example, Tandy's dagger or whatnot. I feel like it knows the right thing to do. Whenever she's in a stressful situation, they know how to get her up out of there. So the dagger cut her loose, and she came back into the surface of the water. And so now I think she's learning how her powers work. And now we have to see whether or not Tyrone knows how to use his. Because we saw him say, okay, he went to the police station again. The guy was like, okay, wait, you again? And so with that being said, he's like, look, can I go see Detective O'Reilly? So we'll see what happens with that. And things like that. But this is your boy Sherry Speaks. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed it. Make sure you guys pound the like button. Subscribe to the channel for more. Comment what you guys think about this video. What did you guys think about the episode? What do you guys think about the series? Let me know in the comment section below. This is your boy Sherry Speaks. One love.